Hey guys, Andrea here. Hope you had a very wonderful Christmas and are looking forward to the new year. I just wanted to check in because I haven't been posting, haven't posted in the last 5 days. I haven't been feeling very well, so whatever, that's my excuse. So business on or progress on business is that I paid the fee for the registered agent. So now I can access my records. I lost my corporate record book with all my documents in my mental health crisis, so I needed copies of them, and they said that I needed to pay that fee before I got my documents, which was kind of whatever. I needed to pay the fee anyway, so not very happy that, I needed to pay the fee in order to get the documents, but they were locked until I did. So I have those, which I'm grateful for, because now I can move along with getting a bank account, and I'll have a business bank account, and then I'll finally be able to actually start diving into digital products. So since, my journey is in entrepreneurship, that's what my digital products are going to be consisting of as well. And so stay tuned for that. But wanted to talk about some things that we're grateful for. And doing hard things even when you don't want to. Like, I really didn't want to make this video. I already did one, and it got like 5 minutes halfway through and forgot what I was talking about. And I don't have video editing software yet. So I'm not gonna edit it. I will eventually have it, but I know it's key for people who are YouTubers, right? So anyway, yeah, doing hard things. It's hard for me to do this. Right now I don't feel good. There's not really a whole bunch I want to talk about. But I did feel like when those 5 days I did take off, I don't know, it did something to me. So I figure if I posted again, maybe I would feel better. I don't know. I don't know if anybody can relate, you guys out there who are YouTubers, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm not feeling good. But anyway, so I'm posting again. Feeling good about getting my business back on track again. Christmas was good. Let's see, what else was I going to say? Oh, and so the next stage in my business process is to do the annual renewal. And that is a process that is really simple. I don't know if many people know about it. And there are businesses that charge services, like the business that I go through. They were going to charge me $100 to do it. And I'm like, I could just do it myself. So I found the software where I could be on camera and record my screen at the same time. And I wanted to do it yesterday, but I just haven't been feeling well. And Liam's been home. My son, Liam, has been home. I want to record doing an annual renewal step by step. So maybe that would be useful to any of you small business owners out there that aren't aware of annual renewals and need to do them, at least in Minnesota, because that's the one I'll be doing it for. But they're all pretty much the same, just different software. So I'm hoping to have that video out. Yeah, things I'm grateful for. I haven't really had much time to think about that today because I haven't been feeling very well, but I'm feeling grateful for my son. He had a really good birthday. This weekend we're going to have the kids from his school at the Tree House, which is like an indoor play park here in town. And so I'm excited about that for him. Yeah, grateful for my family. I had a really nice conversation with my aunt today talking about, actually, I was sitting there as I was talking to her, I was thinking it'd be really cool to like do an interview or do like a camera shot of this, because I think it would be good stuff that would be great for my channel, but I don't know, people aren't really usually, she's not willing to be on camera. But the conversation was basically about how much abuse I'd gone through as a child and how she thinks about, she works in a Montessori, so she was talking to me about how when she is with those children during the day, she wonders about how it felt to be me and be abused, as a small child. And I was like, wow, you think about that? And she's like, yeah. So we had a conversation about, I said, well, it must have been bad then, because I mean, wow, like, you're thinking about it that much, And so I guess my childhood was pretty bad. I mean, I minimized it just because it was easier to, not look at it. But now that I've been doing a lot of this inner work, I've realized that, my dad didn't really do me any favors. And, my mom tried the best she could, but, she does a great job now. And she always has, but she had a mental illness, and my dad was alcoholic, and abusive. So I didn't really get much of a childhood, I guess. I was the oldest of 3. Anyway, going on and on about me. Grateful for. Where was I going with that? See, this is the parts that I'd love to edit out, but I don't have that software yet. I can't remember. We're just going to totally change topics. Grateful for. See, this is why I didn't want to make this video today. I'm grateful for my family. My aunt. Okay, that's the conversation I was having with my aunt. And it just made me think about how much grief I give myself, like I one of the things I told my aunt today was like, I can't believe that I was ever this mean to myself. Like, I was so mean to myself, with the decisions that I made and the things I consumed, and she just basically brought to my attention that, I was abused and I went through a lot of trauma. So I'm grateful for my family that they hung in there with me throughout all of this. It's been kind of a bumpy road, which is another reason why I'm documenting this. Like, I want to get out, and I want to be different. I don't want the same thing every day, day in and day out. Like, I want to get out there. I want to meet people. I want to do things. I want to see things. And I know that this is just the beginning of it. Just the beginning of it. Like, I hope at some point in time I have a bunch of subscribers and we're throwing a party or an event or something. I don't know. I see big things. And I follow Neville Goddard. So grateful for him. Grateful for Neville Goddard. Yeah, so I'm taking it easy on myself, and I'm allowing myself to not be so stressed out over not obtaining my goals quickly. I wanted to obtain them quickly, but I put a lot of pressure on myself, which then just actually stalls myself. How do you make a YouTube channel not about yourself? I don't even know if I'm going to put this on anymore. Anyway, anybody who's hanging in there with me, I appreciate it. I didn't want to do this today because I don't feel good. So, grateful for the conversation that I had with my aunt. Giving myself more grace due to the fact that I realized I was abused so bad as a child. And, that's the thing is anybody who's abused, you know, they probably tend to treat themselves, or have poor models or no models, you know, of how to treat another person. They probably treat themselves poorly. I'm probably like exposing myself too much, but this is where I'm coming from. So anyway, before I go on and on and on about all that, I don't think I'm going to post this today. If I do, this is an example of what not to do.